on the other side.
Turn to pick.
Exactly. And then EG do need to recover this, probably with some form of lockdown.
Yeah.
I would say they should put the...
Do as much damage, though.
Oh, is it used to? Yeah. Remember the first time I played, we were at the BTS house?
Yeah.
And I played you in that matchup? I remember like some pro player tweeted at me and they were like, oh, you dumb streak blitz at mid. But this is before anybody knew that Death Prophet was OP as a mid laner. Death Prophet gonna be pulled back here into the Remnant. The Fairy Fire, not quite enough to keep Sumail alive here. He's definitely dying. Just slightly delayed by the disarm from Crit. First Blood goes.
Allows you to have kill potential, which is huge. Whereas like before, it felt almost impossible to gank for this hero, right?
It was like kind of unheard of to see Storm Spirits ever solo kill mid laners, and now we see it oftentimes all the time. As top lane, we're gonna see the power of that Ursa versus any kind of melee hero
against probably two of the better right clickers in the game too, right?
Yeah.
Shaman is also very, very good. Being able to get into the right click wars as Crit. He jumped on. Not a hard commitment here as Immersion's just trying to harass him up as Crit.
They're gonna go for the kill here on Aphone. It looks like he knew he was dead.
That's.
I guess there's the Dismember to be a little bit worried about, but mostly the silence, right?
I mean, Dismember goes through BKB anyways, right?
Yeah.
So I would just. I mean, you could just reasonably get away with going for Eul Scepter.
Yeah. That's fair enough.
Crit's gonna make the rotation. I still think Kai is quite good.
Radiant are scanning.
It makes it so that all of your mid-game builds are viable.
Yeah.
It's Crit. Gonna run into Immersion. Pop the
kind of whiffs there. Does manage to get the lucky shot to slow down the Nyx Assassin, but FNG was right behind him, so that is going to be Crit unknowingly stepping into a nasty little trap there by Gambit.
Oh. Mosquito Buzz or the Kookaburra left?
I honestly haven't heard a whole lot of either one of them.
That is going to be a kill on Immersion, potentially.
Crit gets a little bit low. Immersion finally is going to tick out from S4, running him down, but now he's going to be shackled up, and Hawk gets his opportunity to start laying up those Fury swipes. Don't let him get the Rot tonight. They do not.
They might even go for more here as...
Yeah, thinking about it, does manage to get the Hex.
1 second.
1 second for the Shackles, and Crit has no way to stop this, so he's just going to have to watch his captain die. 2-for-1 exchange here in the top lane.
Creeps managed to mop that one.
Like that one, they like spamming that.
I don't know, I get some measure of like, I think it's really cool because I'm Korean and I see that.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty dope.
Silence on Fierce and not able to get off the enrage. He's going to be grabbed here by S4. Can they burst him down? But he does manage to get the enrage off. Now just body block him. Crit, look at that. Just back and forth, staying in front of the Ursa long enough that the enrage eventually fades. They're trying to blow him out, but the hook back is going to be there to save him. Good play from S4. That 10-minute bounty rune coming up.
I thought I would go in favor of Gambit.
Yeah.
Personally, especially after that mid-kill. That's where he's got Rot on him. He should die here pretty easily.
As long as he doesn't Rot tonight. And that's why Immersion was holding on to the Ion Shell Nyx Assassin with Vendetta.
Wonder if Fly's wondering where his health's going.
Well, he's going to find out real quick as Immersion pops out as soon as Fly's low enough.
Maybe in this game.
No.
Got a Ewel's.
Nice deny from S4. He's got to be careful not to die here in mid lane. Immersion's going to be in trouble. Turns around, gets off the good impale, but Fly has a couple more shots. Plus, there is Crit committing pretty heavily here with Meta at that time. But Death Prophet is another hero that makes good use of the movement speed, and having an armor build up is really nice for this hero. We're going to see the advantage of that, especially against the Serpent Ward traps that are potentially laid out. Bottom lane, S4 dies, but we're going to watch FNG probably die here to the swashbuckle. Runs through him. Captain.
What I'm doing right now is Immersion. Just going to run forward with the creep. Backing him up as Arteezy's going to get netted up. And the immediate zip in.
They have the Rolling Thunder coming in from the backside, but they're trying to burst down Arteezy first. Finally, he pops out from his fade and will be able to get the kill. Looks like they're rolling...
And I like this, like their lineup being able to push towers after. I felt like that was a little bit of a weakness of Secret's lineup in both game 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Being able to go for that after the fact this Crit does
dodge of the impale.
Little side swipe as Spor's walking in, does get the bite off. This should lead to a kill.
Immersion gets dismembered, and the rest of Gambit working here on the side, waiting. They're always pushing out this bottom lane, and they know somebody's got to bite, somebody's got to push this out. But Evil Geniuses do have a lot of heroes behind Arteezy. Can they save them in time? Though they cannot. The silence doesn't come out fast enough. The Rolling Thunder on through. They're going to have to make this trade-off worth it for them. The speed here is going to be dropped here. FNG easily gets cleaned up. They're trying to keep Smail alive, vacuum him back into the Serpent Wards, but he's still not dead. In fact, he's going to stay alive long enough that Afo has to give up as he was running low on mana, has to jump himself away. Hook, nice grab there from S4. That's going to be the Ursa who gets picked off as well. Yes, they do manage to
Roshan. They're just going to walk in here, and EG, what's your response right now? Because they don't have the rock, they don't have the deep heals.
And they don't have the hook because it's only level 1, so it's on cooldown for a while. Actually, Crit here's going to be pulled in. Nice vacuum into the wall as well. That's going to make things really tough for EG to fight. Even as they buy back on Crit, they're going to be able to catch Afterlife, but the rest of Gambit has made it pretty clean out.
Fly with triple kill. All right. The ghost sounds so weird.
All of Gambit wrapping in from the side here. Immersion getting behind Sumail. The rest of Evil Genius is sitting on the side. They spot Crit first. That's a good team fight here to be able to take away right away. Now they can fix the rest of DP even better. It looks like they've got it. Dead to rights. Now Evil Genius is on the full retreat here. Flash going to go for the TP out. S4 won't be as lucky though, as he's going to be the third hero left behind. EG lose 3.
Big items on the side of EG that might swing things around. Like, they do have a Midas on Fly, if I recall.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. He's building into Axis, his second item.
He's quite farmed himself. Like the double rock plus like the suicide rock could be how you turn things around a little bit.
The double rock is better for controlling heroes like Storm with the back-to-back stuns. It looks like Crit does have a swashbuckle, but is gonna
narrow miss on the
land back down. Apple's actually out of mana here. They're gonna drop the golems to be able to catch 3 with a decent fatal bonds, but thanks to it's not gonna live, right? Apple is fully committed all of his mana for this. And he realizes real quick, I cannot overextend myself right now. And instead, it's going to be Immersion who's caught. S4, okay, back even to 3 with the wall with the Serpent Wards as well. Kid's going to try and jump his way out of this one with Shield Crash and roll away, but they're leaving behind Sumail, who's Ghost Sceptered up. He's keeping himself alive against Ursa for now, but eventually will run out. S4 trying to go for the save with a hook, but now he's going to be run down by the Ursa, and Sumail, or excuse me, Fly is potentially in trouble as Afo zips on top of him. That is what we're talking about, the catch, the mobility that they have when they break a team fight, when they break Evil Geniuses, they're all...
You have like Ghost Scepter, Yule's BKB.
Yeah.
And you're trying to scale late game against a Storm. That probably doesn't feel that amazing as even without the Aegis, they're just gonna go for it here.
Back in, team taking first man with the BKB in range, and they've almost got him, and he does eventually die here. He does have a buyback if he wants to. Crit is rolling around with his Rolling Thunder, getting good amount of control, but no follow-up. S4 trying to go for the hook there. Not sure if it was intended to grab Crit.
That too.
And they can just go back in.
They've got to be careful on the side of EG. There's a lot of follow-up here.
They're trying to go on S4. S4 presents himself as the tankiest target for them to go on, and sure enough, it is kind of hard to burst him down right now, even with Serpent Wards doing so much damage. Nice pull in from the hook, but this is an opportunity for Afo trying to go for the back line with a beautiful vacuum into wall situation here where Fly is in big trouble. Crit is trying to help out with a buyback, though, coming up from Sumail. They want to be able to catch these heroes, punish them with this buyback, get as many kills as possible. FNG barely managed to get away with the teleport ahead of the Dismember. It's going to be Darkseer who's in trouble right now as he's completely lucky shot it up, slowed down enough. He won't be able to get the surge away, which he gave to the Ursa to get out. Fortunately, no critical kills for EG on the side of Gambit. In fact, maybe I spoke too soon, though. Apple trying to commit to go for the kill on the Crit here. Might be able to get it, but he's going to die in exchange for that. Surely that wasn't worth it. That was
seconds left for their Storm to respawn, but it might not be enough time here.
It's happening so quickly, and look at Crit. He's going to pop the Rolling Thunder as soon as Roshan's about to die. He's just going to bounce around, making sure that the Storm Fury can't jump in and find anything. Now he's going to roll on out, intercept some of the Gambit heroes who do manage to get a good vacuum wall with the Serpent Wards out as well. They're trying to finish off Sumail, but again, that Ghost Scepter delaying so much. The Exorcism is allowing Sumail to be able to get away here. Afo a little bit low on mana. Arteezy with his full BKB activated just goes for the kill into the Nyx Assassin. That's a double kill for him. If he wants to, he can go for the Shrine area, but instead he's going to go for Afo, who's going to be forced to use more of his mana just to be able to run away from Arteezy right now, completely negating the opportunity. Oh! He had mana. Mama me! That was a big crit. He has so much mana. Afo did not expect that.
But yeah, you know, in hindsight,
dude, that's twice now. That's twice now. That Afo, I mean, like going for the kill on Crit, good kill here on Fly from the Hawk, and there is going to be Arteezy coming in, so they got to get out. Immediately pops his BKB TP out here. Crit's gonna roll on through. Does manage to catch the Shadow Shaman, who's been surged. Maybe he can get out with the Ghost Scepter as well.
It's a nice move.
The Hawk is gonna come back into this one. Maybe they think they can actually fight this one, but Arteezy is gonna be targeted here. Shackles, oh, intercepted with the hook there. BKB activated by the Hawk, and look at that Nyx assassin. These crits, nobody can stand up. They want him.
Dire's bottom
Will they
tower
get him?
is under
As he does have Blink BKB. Immediately Blink Yules from Sumail. He's gonna pop his BKB. He can't TP out because of the Dismember. They're just gonna grab him here. The BKB is gonna wear out eventually, and that's where the Rolling Thunder will provide the disables.
Sumail's gonna get the kill streak.
Like, doesn't everybody do that?
Trust me, I just made that unnecessarily weird. I'm so sorry.
It's okay, I said a crit montage, and then I thought about it, and I was like, that just sounds like I'm talking about the support player of Evil Genius.
Radiant's top shrine
Gambit will
has
be
fallen.
left with 0 buildings outside of their base to be able to play around here. Immersion coming in, a run into Hawk, going straight for S4. Immediately tries to take him down with his BKB, but he's so damn tanky at the same time with the gold being dropped. Seriously stalling things up, and eventually S4 does die here with the Rolling Thunder coming out. Now Hawk not going to make it out. He tried to go for the enraged TP, but dies immediately. His early use of the BKB comes back to bite him, and now Immersion's going to die as well. Evil Genius is well set up.
In front of their base too. The timing couldn't be better for EG as the buyback comes in on the Nyx Assassin. And they gotta do something about this because they will take towers very quickly with this double rock. As the zip in, try to deal with the creep wave. There are still 2
Rolls back
catapults
the
alive.
siege creeps. They're going to be able to get the silence on him. Lucky shot there, slowing him down as well. Yule Scepter used on the Death Prophet instead of self.
Radiant's middle barracks.
But we look back to the buildings and they're already gone. With no Ursa, they can't really defend this. And they know that too. Immersion, I was going to say he was lucky. No critical strikes there, but the very last one from the dagger is enough to finish him off. And now with the Exorcism coming out, they are going to go straight for the tier 4s, ignoring the side
The Storm
lanes.
can like poke and prod, but he doesn't actually represent that big of a threat quite yet.
The Shivas, self-fuels. Can S4 actually get the Dismember off the Abyssal Blade? They are going to be able to lock down this Storm's route. No buyback from him as the Ursa comes up and it's finally up. There is no fight really be had unless they get a really good backing wall. The Rolling Thunder bouncing around here trying to slow down this Ursa, and it does. Ursa's just not able to finish up Arteezy like he had planned. The Satanic kills Arteezy back up the full, and Evil Geniuses, who may have been outdrafted in this game and were looking a little bit rough there in the mid-game, make a very swift comeback and just turn into a double force, quickly ending the game.
Really feel like
It's Udi or Quap. I think these are the 2 heroes that they're probably going to play.
You don't think they go for like a more flashy thing? For...
I just think they don't.
Still feel as near overpowered in what the Chen provides you.
I mean, it probably won them the game versus Secret, right? When he was able to TP the Lesh off the buyback.
Yeah. And that was a thing that like looked really good on Keeper of the Light back when it was something he had to activate with his ultimate. Now you've got this Chen who always has it. Always has that opportunity, whether it be in the mid game or even just a laning phase situation. If one of these heroes like Crit gets a little bit too low from all this harassment, we'll just TP back. Get the full heal and we'll bring you back. It's like I was telling Purge, it's like a ranged or a support Kunkka, you know? You've always got X marks the spot available for you. How's our mid lane matchup? We've got Queen of Pain versus Leshrac. Yeah. How's that go?
I actually think it's fine for... It's like one of those matchups that's both for fine for both because both have like very natural ways to harass in the creep wave.
Okay.
I think Queen of Pain has like a very slight edge when it comes to attack animation.
Yeah.
And obviously it's very hard for her to die.
That's going to be your first blood here. Crit is going to be the one. Druid against the Brewmaster. So
how's this one go?
Lane.
You don't really play either, right? Because you're not a micro
I play Brewmaster because he's like...
You kind of just have to.
Expected. Yeah, you kind of have to. But I can't say how many times I've played against in a one-on-one. You don't get too many one-on-ones in pubs and against a lone Druid. Sumail almost going down here. The Magic Wand's going to be able to help him out. Look at that blink from Apo. He gets out of the range of the potential split Earth, but doesn't blink himself too far away, so he can keep on laying damage into Smail, helping to get that kill before Immersion follows soon after. I do know this matchup, though. I do like Legion Commander versus Lifesteal.
Because you can purge off the oak, she just hasn't been broken. I never feel like Legion is like a broken hero, right?
The last time she was broken was because 7.0 was a broken offlane patch. And that was, you had a shrine available at 0 minutes.
She has just a really cool attack animation. Like, it feels really good to last hit with Legion, I feel.
Yeah. Try to go for Afterlife, but at the same time, S4 is being dove here. Trying to eat through the trees. Looks like he may have got a little bit of problems there. Gets top seconds at bottom.
Sumail's got to be careful every time like he pushes onto the high ground like that. Like, that's where Queen of Pain's like bread and butter is when you're on her side of the hill. As top lane Immersion, there should be a kill onto him.
Especially with the lucky shot proc, slowing him down. S4 finish him off, and that means both.
Of it, right? Like every 5 minutes, you essentially gain a tower for yourself, so that your lead doesn't just become static.
How do you view the Aghanim's Roche change then? We're gonna watch Immersion here, though. Potentially toss back, as no, he just tossed them straight up in the air, feeling like they've got him, especially with the ensnare. They do indeed.
I think the fantastic for the Pango, it'd be really good for the Lesh. Like there's no real bad Ags heroes now in Dota, aside from like maybe Lycan we were talking about. I don't know.
Most garbage Ags in the game, and we didn't even need to see it in the game. We just reading it, you already knew. They're going to be able to potentially catch the Lone Druid here with the use of the Brewmaster Ultimate. The toss is not going to be able to stop it. In fact, Immersion might need to be.
You just sit inside your base, you wait. The enemy team makes a mistake.
Let's play high ground. Let's sit inside our base the entire game.
Because inherently, I don't think it's a very fun style. As top lane.
S4 going to be caught again. Immersion just has his number. Stays on top of him over and over and over again. The big burst of the Sonic Wave finally finished him off. Avo blinks back to try and finish off the Pango, which he will easily get as pushing my tower. You know? These sort of situations are fantastic for Gambit, who are just able to take a tower and not have to trade.
Sumail's getting a little bit low here, but not a lot of mana on this clock.
Crits. He is going to blink over to the side here. Immersion coming in from behind once again with his very prolific Tiny.
He's been everywhere on the map right now.
Yeah.
For Gambit, and that's partially the reason why they have this lead. As
Afterlife tries to cleanse off some of the slows here, but it's still slowed down by S4 as well. Gets into the trees. Where's the TPs from the team? There is going to be none. They're just saying, sorry, Afterlife, that is not a tower we're planning on defending. Instead of controlling the Radiant jungle, you're controlling the Dire jungle.
Yeah, and S4 has to be really careful about that because he has like two greedier cores. Like, you've got one hero on one hand that wants the Midas, the other hero just wants to like continue to farm and try to catch back up into his game. Is Crit did pop the ulti, but they might actually, maybe if he had one more bounce. There's still
2 seconds. He's going to push it back with a Sonic Wave, and that'll... he's going to go back in for the kill. Woohoo!
Style.
Nice.
Credit.
I like that. Dude, his Queen of Pain looks really sick. I'm really liking the top lane trying to go for... Did they use it on Illusion? What happened?
I don't know, but he's dead now.
Arteezy just TP out or something? I don't know what happened, but FNG. Oh, I think he's farming up. I guess he's just taking the opportunity to try and get some Blink Dagger gold, but this does mean this tier 1's going to fall.
And Sumail's just pressing forward now. As,
now the Rolling Thunder is going to come out as well. They're going to be able to catch the Warlock here on the side. Big nuke comes out from the Legion Commander, but certainly not something they can try and burst him down with the Queen of Pain and get a duel win. But unfortunately, it's going to be Afterlife who misses his timing. There is still plenty of Gambit heroes here. They're going to throw out the golem from FNG, trying to slow him down. Afterlife is getting away now. Sumail coming in, cutting through the corners, is going to be able to find FNG, but the cores of Gambit do manage to get out, even if
and their smoke's going to break.
Smoke's going to break in from behind. Are they going to turn around? No, they're just going to keep running forward here and go straight for Sumail. They have it with Yorkin. Yule sceptered up, but Immersion's going to be able to drop the avalanche on top of that with a Sonic Wave, and there goes Sumail. He's already dead. A Rolling Thunder on through is going to be really well set up. He's going to be able to land on top of multiple heroes, but S4 is already dead, and that means there's no more damage, no more team fight to follow up that big control from Crit. And Gambit can look for that kill as well, as now he's going to be orchided up. That comes off the cooldown. See if they can burst him down. The Orchid and a toss in from the Bears. That's going to be good enough.
Also buyback from S4.
He's going to try and kill that lone druid. A buyback from S4 with the primal split activated here. He's going to try and catch some heroes feeling like Gambit at overexpand. He needs another round of Tornado and get the Lifestealer here close enough, but now he's got him back into his regular form, and it's going to be able to slow him down with a Thunderclap. Arteezy's almost closed that distance for the open wounds, and they do have him dead. But it was hefty. Use it on S4 instead.
He didn't get the damage from that, by the way.
Oh, he didn't?
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, big golem going to be laid out here with Appo having a double damage rune. This is looking pretty good for themselves. Crit does manage to roll in and finish off the Tiny. Actually hits some backline heroes as well. Appo is going to be hit again as Crit continues to control them up, as long as Arteezy can deal out the damage. He kills the support, but Appo is able to blink himself away. A 2-for-1 exchange with Samil just barely living. Oh no! Now they've got a duel with an Orchid on top of that. Arteezy's dropping fast and he will fall. Winner for Afterlife. His first.
Sometimes like they might get a little bit too chaotic, but it feels like they're not afraid to just run at you.
Trying to run down Smail here, forcing him Yule's himself. That's long enough for EG to get here. They are going to be able to get the duel. Sonic Wave to try and finish him off. The Primal Split is trying to help out Smail, but it's not enough to be able to save him. He ends up falling. Evil Geniuses may still try and take the fight though. They're controlling up the Queen of Pain, but she was standing and fighting as long as possible. Arteezy comes in from the side, sees Immersion's a little bit low. It's going to be helped out by the Legion Commander, but there's a stun from S4's Earth Panda. Now going for Apu, managed to blink himself away. Immediate route onto this Lifestealer. The rest of the Evil Geniuses provide him an out. S4 allows him to be best for them to actually get in position.
Yeah, I mean, it's also that Sumail's like, it goes both ways. Like, they're too far, but also Sumail's too far ahead of them.
Yeah.
As they're going to pop.
Oh, they're going to drop the rock here and turn and fight. They're going to be able to get a duel onto the back line. Can they blow up this Brewmaster in time? They're losing all the damage because of Chris Rolling Thunder is controlling up the Queen of Pain, who has that double damage rune. The toss over is going to be able to do a lot of damage with the help of the Bear. Evil Geniuses, though, now they've got 2 dead, no Sonic Wave. They know the Gambit is running out of spells here. They're going to try and chase down whoever they can. And Appo just uses Blink. 2 seconds up for the Blink. Toss over from Immersion. Is that enough time? It's not. He ends up burned out from the Radiance, and now Immersion will get caught by Samael as well. Evil Geniuses, they finally win a mistake from Affo.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
So you're right. I like watching this team a lot because it always feels like they can't take it to these tier 1 teams. Afterlife maybe going to be out of position here. He's going to be caught by Evil Geniuses, who pulls in Arteezy with the Chen to help get the kill.
Do need a BKB quite badly on this Queen of Pain now to be able to deal with this Lifestealer Radiance.
Yeah.
As Immersion's going to get run into by Arteezy and should go down here is the Queen of Pain.
Oh, the Queen of Pain in trouble. That's going to be a big target. They do manage to get a great fear from the Lone Druid. That'll help them disengage. It's still going to be Immersion caught here, but better your 4 position than your mid laner. It's also the very scary Blink Dagger initiation. If Tiny comes back up, his high ground defense with Legion Commander is going to be pretty tough. They do manage to get the Orchid onto Lifestealer. The follow-up Avalanche doesn't get the toss, so the rage goes out from Arteezy, and that is now trouble as the Lone Druid Bear is going to die. Affo
is going to resummon it, and the rock over the top.
The rock over the top. Samael dropping low. They might be able to burst him down with a BKB activated Sonic Wave, and that is enough. 60 seconds down. Now they manage to get the Avalanche onto Crit, unable to finish off his Rolling Thunder, but now the Queen of Pain is dead. Here comes a big jump in for the duel, but there's no follow-up as again the Rolling Thunder stopping all the damage as the Legion Commander jumps in. A triple kill for Arteezy will finish.
Far ahead they are. Affo had the BKB, but just got right-clicked down. And now an AC as well on the Lifestealer with the Greaves.
It feels like Gambit's just crumbling. Like, I don't know what that duel was. After the Queen of Pain is dead, you know.
He wanted Fly to have 18 more damage.
Whoa!
They're just going to call it.
Are you serious?
They had all their tier 2s, but it looks like they're just done.
Do you think they were that far out of the game?
Kind of, but I mean, it's a bit surprising because they still have their tier 2s, and it's not like EG's just going to go for the throne.
Yeah, like